Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Deep Sky Farms, and welcome back to episode 10 of Mason County, Virginia. We're here at our mobile. I guess it's mobile. We're here at the house anyway, and we're looking at our money, which is $995, 181, mighty close to $1 million. I never thought we'd get there this quickly. I never thought we'd get there. I've never made $1 million in farm sim before. So I'm just going to bump time back up to normal, and we're going to watch this and see if we can tick over $1 million at 10 o'clock. Let's crank this up. More. Time going faster. 30. There we go. Let's see. Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Ba-ding. Holy crap. We blew past $1 million. All right. You know what that means. Let's go shopping. Anyway, we don't have any vehicles here, so let's take a walk down to the store and do something about that. Projects that are on my mind are finishing the move of the farm to the farm, moving all the equipment to the farm, selling off those buildings, and getting to work on that trailer park. We're on the 1st of February. I kind of want to get a crop in the ground over there this year, but I'm not sure that's going to work out. I also have been thinking about it and playing on the backup saves and the test saves. And I've gotten into logging, I guess. I guess so. No, I've really gotten into logging, mostly due to the FDR equipment, but partially due to just taking the time and playing with some stuff in the Platinum expansion that I never had a chance to on Silver Run, because I was a noob and didn't know how to make enough money to buy the stuff that I wanted to. So anyway, we are here at the store, and I'm just going to make sure that store deliveries is reset, because we want to maximize our $1 million. So we've got a lot of stuff to buy, and we've got a lot of stuff to move. So with that in mind, let's start with the getting stuff to move. Most of it's going to be pretty heavy equipment, and I also want to upgrade our log hauling rig. So we're going to kind of do that in two phases. The first phase is the stuff to move phase. So let's hop into our purchase menu here, and we're going to come down to trucks, and we are going to buy not any of these, although I didn't test this out. Stop getting distracted. You've done this in rehearsal. And I didn't test out any of those. Why am I all the way over here? I know what I'm looking for. I'm sorry. I'm only on my second cup of coffee. So we're going to pick up this. We're going to put the 500 horsepower tune on it. We're going to keep the Peterbilt Alcoas, but we're going to add the chrome caps. And we do want a winch with the markers. We want the front fender guards and the lower chrome trim. Going to keep the standard sun visor, because I find the tilt visor, it makes it really hard to see out the window. And we're going to get the Hadleys. Yeah, we're going to get the Hadleys. Marker lights. Let's get the chicken lights. What else do we got? Whoops. Yeah, let's get all the chicken lights. And then for exhaust, I wanted... Keep going. No, it was standard after all. Yeah, and we wanted the low-cut ones. Cab decals, I'm not going to put those on just yet. I want to make my own custom decals. I'm going to add this thing here, just so we can hook onto trailers around the farm if we need to. It'll come in handy to move that Hyzo hack around. For our fenders, we're going to be pulling a float with it. I think as fugly as those are, Let's go with the Prowler half chromes. Those are kind of nice. Mind you, this is a logging truck. So pretty ain't what we're looking for. And we're going to stick a front bumper winch on it because it's only $1,000. And the color, yeah, we've got everything set up pretty much the way we want. We want black effect and black effect. And yeah, that looks like a Peterbilt. And we're going to scramble our plate. All right. Yeah. Chicken lights all over the place. Door that doesn't close. That's a Peterbilt. Okay, so we got that. And then the next thing that we're going to need, I believe it was under low loaders. We're going to need to move stuff around. And we're going to, right off the bat, we're going to go with the big purchase. We're going to get the Landau. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, you can either have it black or galvanized. I think black to go with that stupid Peterbilt. And we're going to keep coupling system 3-axle. That's for that. We're going to buy this. I don't think we're going to get the tag axle, but we're just going to keep the option for it. Actually, you know what? We're not going to buy that. We don't need the gooseneck flip. Wood middle. Part of me wants to say yes. Also, part of me wants to say yes to that because that could come in mighty handy too. You know what? If we need it, we can add it. That's always the thing. And you get this. Oh my God, you get the plastic wheel covers. All right. And we're going to keep those. Our wheel setup. Do we want to add an air system for $2,000? Not really. Not really. Do we want the oversized sings? See what I mean? Flags, aluminum sings. People are human. Modders are human. They make typos. I make tons of typos every day. And I don't see any signs on it. But we'll just stick the flags on it. Oh, wheel covers. That was on the front. All right. Okay, and we're going to scramble up this. That looks pretty decent. And we're going to buy that. And this will take us under $1 million finally. Okay. And while we are in here, I need to come back and check out the Benson flatbed and the Great Dane flatbed. We do need a deck trailer. Do we need a deck trailer? Yeah, we need a deck trailer to deal with that that dry timber, but we're not there yet. We're gonna come back to that. So let's go into forestry equipment, and we're going to pick up 2 forestry trailers, one for shorts and one for longs. Oops, it's not in here. The Pitts trailer, those are good trailers. I like them, but not what I want here. Trailers. Oh, wait, no, it's right at the front. Expendables. There we go. We're getting the Moose. We're getting the old Manic. And since our truck is black, we'll make that black. And make the bunk black. Yeah, that looks like a proper Northern Ontario logging trailer. You'd never see chrome rims on it, but... Okay. Oh yeah, let's throw the Alcoas on it. We made a lot of money. Let's throw some chicken lights on this too. Upper, lower, both. Scramble the plate. There we go. And we're going to buy this. Yep. So this is going to be our trailer for doing shorts. And then we come back down into forestry machines. And we scroll all the way across over here. Scroll, 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 scroll. And we're going to grab the pole trailer. That's for doing longs. And while we're in here, we're going to pick up the FDR Logger Mac. Actually, I suppose we better check and see how much room we've got out at the front. Jet black. Onyx black. Or leave it red. Yeah, we'll leave it red. And the reason that we want this is whenever we start moving around the FDR logging equipment, like the buncher, the processor, the loader, and actually the skidder, those are really, 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 really heavy. Even the weight control ones are really heavy. And I've tested it out with the regular tractor, and it's a little bit too light. Plus, it's good to have a second tractor around. That way we can maybe set up some auto drive goodness. So here we are so far. We've got our Peterbilt all chicken lighted out, and the Landau, and our Manic trailer, and our pull trailer. So far, so good. And we still got enough room here to pick up a couple more things before we start having to get stuff out of here. Although, you know what we're going to do is we're going to hop in that Peterbilt and we're going to hook it up to the Landau. And oh right, this is the 18-speed one. Just look at the inside of this. It's it's a Peterbilt. Door closed? Yeah, the door closes. Imagine that. Okay, I'm going to hook up to this. I'm super excited. I just want to run back and start taking down trees. Okay, good. So now I don't feel so bad about getting the chrome half fenders on this. We're just going to go, we're going to pull out. We're not going anywhere just yet, but I just want to spin this thing around. Remember, we have traffic on. We need to stop and look at stuff. Take that off, and I can turn that auto drive one off as well. I just want to reposition this because we're going to pick up our first piece of equipment, which is a buncher, but not the FDR track buncher. I tried out the John Deere buncher from the Platinum expansion. I really like it. I was able to knock down a whole whack of trees with it in a big hurry. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to drop. Whoops. Not that. I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to pull this up out of the way here. Because the next thing that we're going to pick up is back in forestry machines, and it is this one. Wide tires? Yeah, let's go with wide tires. And, oh, actually, I wonder, can we do Nokians on this? It's tempting, but no. Okay, let's just go with that. Standard tires, and I'm not putting tint on it. I find tint kind of annoying. All right, let's get this big thing loaded up on the Landau and see if we've got room for our next little toy. And actually, I should hook up that Mac to one of these. You know, maybe if we've got enough change left over, pick up a third tractor. Oh, actually, that's something else. We will need a higher horsepower tractor. And we're going to need a skidder. We're going to need something to move the logs around. That about as far, yeah, it's hitting a collision of some sort. Wow, those fenders are worn right through. Brand new trailer. Okay, let's drop that there. And what we are going to do is we are going to, do we have a processor? We got a loader back at the ranch. So we're going to pick up and we're going to take it down on the next trip. We're going to pick up the back in forestry machines. Back in forestry machines. We have the loader. We're going to get the Tiger Cat 870 and we're going to use this. We're going to stick the processor head on it. But more importantly, what we're going to do is we're going to pick up, we've got a power clamp already. I'm going to grab the button top and I'm going to put that on the trailer because this is going to be this is really nice for doing longs. And we've got everything else. I kind of want to buy, you know what? Can never have too many winches hanging around. Okay, so how are we doing for equipment? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. So that means that the last thing to go out is going to be that Tiger Cat. But I can throw... the button top on the front of the float, I think. And when we get it down to the house, then I can pick it off with the processor, or the loader. And this will be our new processor. Come on. There we go. I'm kind of doing this one-handed. I've got my gamepad, my Xbox pad, Xbox controller, whatever. I've got that set up. Ooh, this is going to be mighty heavy on here. Hopefully not too heavy. Anyways, I've got my Xbox controller set up for doing crane stuff. And my flight yoke set up for doing driving stuff. And sometimes I have to use the two of them. I don't, unfortunately, have the two-stick joystick set up. That would be cool. But I don't even know if they're still available or not. I've looked into it a couple of times and I keep seeing, oh, I can't get it. Anyway, whatever. So we're just going to drop the button top on the front of this. And we're going to set that down right about there, and hopefully the straps hold it. And then we'll get this big thing out of the way. We hit it? Yeah, we got it. But let's see, let's give this a little pull. We're going to have to come back with the float anyway. A few more times. Are we able to climb up this hill? I did make the mistake on a test save of going to the quarry with a slightly unrealistic trailer. And whenever we were trying to come up the hill out of the quarry, nah. I could have taken the highway. I should have. I gotta go through town with this. What was I thinking? This is gonna get hooked up on every fence between here and there. Oh my god. Okay. Way to go. All right. Well, I'll see you at the farm, and we're going to start unloading. And actually, we can, now that we have the float, we can float the combine down. That'll make life a little bit easier. And the header and all of that. So anyway, I'll see you down there. Okay, I'm turning recording back on because this is actually working, and I want to capture when I get hung up into the fences. It's a little bit heavy. You can feel the weight on it. I'm glad I got the tuned engine on it, 500 horsepower. But I am going to go in and look at the XML on the FDR machine and this machine and see if I can tune the engine on this one like that one. Should work. Okay, and we learned that we can go over the train tracks with this rig. Don't try and do two things at once. Pick a camera angle and stick with it. I need a separate camera person to run the camera on this. Actually, that would be pretty cool if I were to rig up a multiplayer server and have someone doing second camera. Okay, I'm surprised I wasn't tangled up in the fences. Although don't count your chickens yet. We're not out of the woods yet. Yeah, there we go. I should pick up a small forklift for handling the plywood and stuff there. That would be a good thing. And then we could pick up either the Great Dane or the Benson flatbed and use that to haul out our plywood. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. This thing has a hell of a swing to it, but it's not bad. And then the other question is where are we going to put this? I wonder if we should roll this in behind the trailer park. That might be a thing. Okay, so we've got a means to cut down logs in a hurry, and we've got a means to move logs in a hurry. Let's go to a first-person view. Hey, the mirrors work on this. I never noticed that about this Peterbilt before. The mirrors are actually somewhat useful. That's incredible. That, I have to say, that is one good thing I did like about ATS, was the little mirror panels that you could bring up. That way, if your cab view was set up in such a way that your mirrors didn't work. Oh, we've got wood to haul out of here. Did I clean up that bit down at the corner? Am I going to get myself euchred when I come around this corner? I bought us a big red, by the way. I think they're cool. Okay. Okay, so I guess our log trailer's going to get a workout. Okay. All right, well, let's... Oh, I didn't want to do that just yet. I wanted to do that first. Then I wanted to do that. And we can pull this up over here. Yeah, like I was saying, I didn't test out the Mason County, the included mods with the trailer because I was doing a little bit of research, and these the Mason County mods, they've been tuned as well, so they might work with the FDR equipment. And actually the other thing is I don't know, I can't remember which version of FDR equipment I have on here. Because there is a version that is weight control. So they've been brought down to a sort of more realistic weight. And I can't remember what version I have. So I'll have to look into that too. But anyway. And you can see over in the corner off to the left there, I've been spending a little bit of money here and there. I got us a John Deere Gator with a winch rig on it. Because I put the little winch, whoops, come on. There we go. Oh, that's problematic. I put the winch, the little Taj Fun onto our first Gator, and there was no PTO hookup. So it worked, but it looked weird. Okay, so the button top, the way this thing works is you've got your claws like that, but then you have accessory stabilizers like this. I'm not going to load the whole truck. I'll just pick up a log and show you. The stabilizers come in handy when you're doing longs, or for that matter, when you're doing smalls, like things that are close to the top. So this here, we'll grab our, oh, I don't want to grab those two. So grab, okay, we'll grab one, close the stabilizer, and see how it more or less holds it in place. And then we can swing that around. Oh, actually, this truck works pretty well. I didn't think I would be able to get in here with the button top, but, you know, cool. And then down we go. And then open it up again. Okay, so I was worried about making money again, but we've got a pile of logs to take care of. And these ones here these are going to go on the FDR logger. I'm not getting rid of this truck, by the way. Whoops. I'm not getting rid of this truck. It's a good truck for doing tight quarters work where you can't get in with a tractor trailer. Come on, get over it. There we go. Don't get me wrong, love my tractor trailers, but sometimes you just want a tandem. Okay, so that's the button top. That's how that works. All right, let's get on our float and get back there. And oh, we've got to pick up, or we got to take the buncher off after I knocked it off the trailer. This is a good argument for doing manual straps. All right, let's see if we can get this off without falling. If I don't have to flip it upside down, it's a good day. All right, that's not too bad. And if you want to see how this works, jump into the cab view, turn the machine on. This has automatic controls on it, which is a little bit cheaty, but at the same time, you can move a lot of trees with that. See, just drive up, cuts the tree. Cuts the next tree. And then drop it down, tilt it forward. And we lay it right up against another tree. We'll fix it with the winch. Okay, so this is just going to live right here for now. Like I say, it's different operation from the track buncher. But I find it I can move a lot faster with it. The track buncher, I'm not that good on it. But we're going to get one. Just to have one in the stable. I think if we're making money like this with logging, we're just going to amass a massive collection of equipment. And then I get to back this deck out of here. Does this thing have auto load on it? No, it doesn't. I was going to say I could throw a stack of boards on it and sell it on the way back, but... Alright, swing around. Damn floats. And, oh, actually, we pointed the wrong way, but we're going to test it on the next one. Can we get across... Can we get across the track with this thing, or are we going to get hung up? Anyway, I'm going to see you down back. I'll see you down back at the store. Okay, we're back at the store. We're going to swing back in. That positioning worked out really well. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull up right here. And I'm going to unhook our black Peterbilt. And I'm going to hook this up. I'm going to hook up to the Manic trailer and get that out of here next. But I'm going to hook the Mac up. Can't see a damn thing. Yeah, completely missed it. Not even, eh? Okay. Can't see a damn thing. Can't see out the mirrors. There we go. Actually, having both of these trailers right here is kind of a nuisance. So we're going to move this over here. I'm going to run back to this. Run back to Saskatoon. Sure. One thing that I do like about the FDR trucks is they are automatic or CVT. Okay, so hook up to this. And this one here, I think we want it on the first or the second one. Put it on the second one. We're going to drop our deck. Just put our truck back up on the deck. No. No, that's not what we're going to do. It may come to that. If we want to do a super realistic, then yeah, I'll end up floating something back. Of course, now that we have the float, we're just going to float everything everywhere. You know, because we have it. We might as well use it, right? Okay. Anyway. What was I saying? Something about a Peterbilt? Whatever. Oh, automatic. Yes. I remember the first time I drove an automatic truck. It was a rental international ProStar or something. Anyways, it was a rental high-speed hay wagon from Maxim. I think, well, don't knock it all the way over. Yes. It was a rental high-speed hay wagon. And previous to that, I had been driving a 13-speed International 9200, and previous to that, a 13-speed T800. What was that? T600. Kenworth. And the day before that, in a truck move, I was running this big old 9400 tanker yanker with an 18-speed transmission in it, and blah 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 blah. Anyways, back and forth to Toronto, and in rush hour traffic, of course. And I took this automatic down one afternoon because we were swapping trucks out for service. Am I gonna? Yeah. This is going to be challenging. Anyways, after having driven this thing to Toronto and back with a set of trains through Toronto traffic, let's do it like this. Let's drive it on. I realized how much less work I was doing driving this automatic compared to up and down through the 18 speeds. And ever since then, for city driving and delivery driving, drive-ins, I've been sold on an automatic. And I know there's people out there. Yeah, just about right. That winch might be problematic, and this is going to be an awfully high center of gravity. Can I fold that? Can I fold the boom in? That's about as much as I can fold the boom in, eh? Okay. Alright, so we'll do it like this then. Bam. You heard that, didn't you? I heard it. That's sort of reasonable, I think. Now, let's see if this thing picks it up. I know that these things have their own specific trailer, but I'm going to try it with the Landau. So far, so good. This one here, I'm not going to take it down through town because I don't want to put this thing over the tracks. Not quite there yet, eh? There we go. Oh, she's heavy. She's heavy, and that whole trailer is right in the way. Okay, so we're gonna go straight down here. All right. Hope for the best. Wish me luck. See, it's moved a little bit just going around that corner. Need tighter straps. I suppose the alternative is to drive the thing across the map, or engage F10 moving service or EDC moving service. But anyway, all right, back it down, and I'll see you down at the farm. And here we are. We made it without incident. And we're going to not go all the way in this time. Or maybe what we'll do... Yeah, we're not going to go all the way in this time. We're going to pull up behind the orchard. Offload our new processor. Because then I can swing this right out. Okay. Straighten it up. is right out over here. Where is our processor head? That's not a bad looking truck. Oh my god, is it going to start snowing again? Please don't snow. I forgot to unfasten the straps. And this one here, will it let me do it manually? Chainsaw them off? No. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, we're unfastened. Now we should be able to just walk this thing right off of here. Okay, and you're going to hang out right here for now. Because your next job is going to be processing up that pile of longs once I find my processor head. And this is cool. This is a winch. And it works like you would expect. Oh wait, no, this is one of the other winches. Yeah, this is not one of the platinum ones. This is the one where you walk up to the thing and press B. Like that. Actually, I wonder if I can, what else can I press B on? We've done this already on Green Mountain. I'm not going to do it again. That reminds me. I've been thinking about Green Mountain. And we left off, we had just got the cow barn up and running and starting to generate some income for us. What would you all think about going back to Green Mountain and doing a logging build on it? Because I've been struggling to figure out what I want to do on that map. We've got the dairy operation going, and I'm thinking maybe we do something like this on there because it is an amazingly beautiful map. And I kind of want to... I'd like to go back to it and carry that build on. Okay, next thing that I wanted to test is, can I get across the tracks? Yep, we can get across the tracks. All right. And that's why we put that road in. Okay, let's run the back roads, because we're going to go back and we're going to pick up a couple more things. One of them that I want to pick up is a dozer to do some land clearing work back here, finish off that road, get it all nice and graded up. Oops, that was our turn. And we still need a proper skidder. And I'm going to decide between here and there if we're going to get the big tiger cat, or if we're going to get the cat, or if we're going to get the cable skidder. The Clark cable skidder is a perfectly capable machine, nothing wrong with it, but you do have to get out and screw around with it. What else do we got? The cat skidder, also a perfectly capable machine, use that. Tiger cat, it's a big piece of equipment. It's got a big rotating boom on the back of it, and it takes up a lot of space, but it hauls a lot of timber, and it's really flexible, so that's an idea as well. I had considered picking up a John Deere cable skidder that I'd used on another save. I'm not sure I like it enough to do it right now, maybe as a secondary machine. We'll see. And the other one that I had considered picking up was... Oh, open the gate. Oh, am I going to be able to swing around through here? Well, I guess we're going to find out how good of a driver I am. And I guess the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to back out of this a little bit. You know, at some point, I kind of do want to just work my way through all of the platinum expansion equipment and play with it. I kind of want to see if this thing actually works. Maybe once we get some spare change, we'll pick it up. But I think what I'm going to do is, this is the cat skidder. This is the tiger cat skidder. I like them both. And really, it's kind of a pick 'em. Which one do we pick up? And they're both the same price. Okay, let's get this here. Let's get this. Okay. And then the other thing that we want to pick up is in there, Deere 850L. And I'm not going to get the ripper on it. I'm just going to get the blade on it. Low ground pressure. We're forestry. Let's do that one. Okay, and that's eaten into our $1 million. We just bought $1 million worth of equipment almost. There's still a couple of things to pick up too. We're not done yet, but that's okay because we're going to make another $1 million. And we'll get this around. I know that I don't think we can haul these two things at once, but we'll get them up there. We're going to load this up. Yeah, see this thing here, it's got that on the back of it, and this spins around, opens and closes, basically does all of the standard grapple stuff. I'm just going to set that down so it doesn't do anything unreasonable. And then we're going to hook up and we're going to drag this thing back. And there's our cool little dozer. It's a standard dozer, has Terraform on it. Blade, tracks. Does all the standard dozer things. Alright, let's pull this over out of the way here. Nice little dozer. And our pull trailer right there. Okay. Let's hook this up, get these two things back to the farm. And we'll take a quick stroll through the shopping menu again. Yep. All right. We'll see you back here. And we're back at the store. I think this is going to be our last load for the day and our last little interaction for the day. We're down to $44,000. We've managed to spend our $1 million. I'm going to pick up a forklift because we have a stack of lumber and stuff to deal with back at the farm. And this is the easiest way to do it. For now, we can load it up on the float. That'll work for now. And we will pick up a flatbed trailer at some point. Okay. And off camera, I moved the little Kubota down to the original farm site with the intention of loading stuff up onto the float and moving the equipment out that way. But then I realized I can't do that if I'm going to take back the dozer and now this thing. So that will be another episode. think I've used this on Green Mountain. I think this is the one that we've got on Green Mountain. And the more I think about doing the Green Mountain Forestry episode, the better I like it. So that may be a thing in the future. I don't know. What do we want to, what's going to be our goal for this? Make $10 million? Make $1 billion? Log all the map? Replant all the map? Okay. I'll put that right about there. And then hopefully this thing will sit right on the front. I think I should have put the dozer on front. And up we go with the dozer. Yeah, that's right in there too. All right. This is an extra wide load. Actually, if I back it off, back, then I can swing the blade sideways there, and then it'll be a little bit less likely to get hooked into something. Now, is that going to let me hook up? I guess we're going to find out in a second. It's been fun doing this. I've been having fun. It makes me almost want to play Truck Sim again. But not quite. I played Truck Sim for a while during the pandemic, and it became Job Simulator. I think I might have to move that dozer. Oh, maybe not. It's a tight load. It's a tight load. All right. Okay, here we go. I mean, we can certainly handle the weight with this thing. Not crazy about the truck itself, but it can certainly handle the weight. Now, for one last thing to try, I'm going to bring us around. Here. I'm just going to pull up here. Throw the four-ways on. Because we knew that was going to happen. I wish the FDR trucks had beacons on them. I'm going to see if I can get this thing to follow it. Will follow me. And this one we will turn the beacons on. Oh, does this even... Did I even get the beacons option? I thought I did. Or maybe I scrolled right past it. With a car in the middle of it, this is going to be comedy gold here. I know it. Because those two things are going to... Oh, it's moving. Look at the mini-map. It's moving. Yeah, this is working. This is working. All right. Surprisingly enough, I thought that there was just going to be a Charlie Foxtrot. Oops, I guess I hit a mailbox on the way by last time. Probably with those big tires on that Tiger Cat. Alright, so the big testimony is going to be whenever we try and get around this corner here, because you got to swing pretty good. You kind of got to button hook your way around this corner here and hope that there's no traffic coming. So I think what I might do is I'll get this thing spun out like this, and I'm just going to block traffic with that for now. Did we get around? We got around. All right. Yep. I'm surprised we made it this far. And you know, I bet you if I would have pulled back into our lane, it would have been fine. Alright. So we're going to try this again. Okay. Under automatic control. Off we go again. You know, given that we're running with traffic on, I'm surprised this hasn't turned into a huge Charlie Foxtrot. But we're not around the corner yet. I wonder if it just follows or is just recording the track of this vehicle, the lead vehicle. I don't know how it works. Whatever it is, it's working. Okay, so we're coming up here. We're in the home stretch. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. And the snow is holding off. Okay. We made a little bit of money. We were down to 7,000. Now we're up to 9,000. All right. Swing wide, it's a trailer. Oh my God. Holy cow. Alright, we made it. Oops. Let's undo that. Undo that. I'm going to bring this ahead here. And I'll do the rest of it off camera. But I just want to take a second here. Oh, that slipped off right at the end. That's okay. Can't see, can't drive. Alright, and get our little thing off. Alright, start wrapping this up. Okay, that was a train. Did you hear the train? Okay. There we go. Yeah, this thing's going to have a lot of work, even if it's just shuttling from one to the other. I'm not going to get into the big red just yet. But yeah. Please start the engine. So we've got the pole trailer still up there. And we've got the Kubota and a bunch of farming equipment still up there. I can do that off camera. Okay. There we go. And we're going to pull up with our big black Peterbilt here and fire the worker. Alright. AI worker will stop manually. Yep, sure was. Alright, so what all did we buy here today? Two trucks, 3 trailers, a dozer, a skidder, a processor, a forklift. And you know what? Let's bring this thing over for the picture, because we have to have a picture. And a buncher, and we are in the forestry business. We got a bunch of equipment, probably more equipment than we need. So anyway, we're going to call it here, and I'm going to say thank you very much for coming out. Thanks for playing with us today. I had a lot of fun. If you like what we're doing, leave us a like. If you really like what we're doing, and if you've made it this far, think about subscribing. I kind of dig it. And it's helping to grow the channel and keeps me encouraged. We're up to 60 subscribers. Welcome to number 60. Thanks for coming. We're not that far away from 100. I don't know when we're going to get there, but we will. Think about what you want to do with Green Mountain. Let me know. I kind of want to build something like this, maybe with different equipment. Next up is we're going to put this equipment to work. We're going to go over there and start logging out the trailer park and see if we can make another $1 million. So that is the plan. We've got our road to finish up, and we got the farm move to finish, and we need to put do the building site for the house. So we've got a lot of projects coming up, most of them construction. We're going to keep an eye on the animals too. Also, in the next month or so, we're going to start planting trees into that pasture again, just to give the animals a little bit of shade. And I think we're just going to, we're probably just going to paint it in with meadow for now. So, all that being said, take care of yourselves, y'all. We'll see you again soon.